I'm more concerned with Trump's more interesting moves. Like I still don't like that guy hasn't seemingly gotten a fair shake, and he was sent to that prison. I don't think that was a good guy. He's definitely got gangbanger friends and affiliations, and seems like something weird's going on. But they don't have any proof, and I would want them to have proof if they were doing it to you. You know what I mean?
Come on. If my wife was that fat, I'd want to get deported. Have you seen?
Okay, there you go. All right, let's shift to that because you're damn right. I'm starting to think that he's down there and he's like whispering to that Democratic senator, "Don't worry, this is much better than home. Trust me, bitch, all day long." He's like drinking his fucking pina colada.
Trying to escape his fat wife.
That and they dug.
Are you one of these rights guys, Kyle? Like Constitution?
Yeah, I like rights.
Yeah, I am.
That's gay.
I know it's very gay. That's what they're saying.
We're marching over everybody.
This is just a
get the hell out of the country. Enjoy the concentration camp, bitch.
I'm okay with the gulag, just not for us. I like that America first shit. I like that we get our own special rules. I'm okay with that. I think when American steps foot in a European land like France, they should all do that thing. You know, like when a president comes on an airplane and they're like, "Hey, Jimmy Carter's on the flight." So. And everybody's like, "Fucking yes, sir. Oh, President Carter, sir, can I shake your hand?" That's how it should be when an American walks the streets of France. Okay?
They should put their prayer rugs down and pray to you.
Yes,
they should.
Tumble your prayer rugs to the side of the canal, and an American is walking through.
Bow to me. I like that.
A little bow. Just one of them.
I'm the black box.
Wow. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. We should get a little more respect, no matter what country we go to.
But here at home, I don't like the idea of anybody being snatched up and sent somewhere they shouldn't go without us proving it first. And God, they keep asking them to prove it, and they act so like, "Ha, you want us to prove it? Well, here's some not proof. What do you think of that? You like that not proof? Here's some hearsay. Oh, now you're on the ropes, aren't you? You like that, didn't you?
Double hearsay, by
here's
the
some
way.
Shit I just made up. Oh, now you're done. You're done.
Their informant didn't even claim to know. Their informant claimed he knew someone who knew that he was an MS-13. And then they sent him to El Salvador Supermax prison for life on double hearsay.
They let him out of there.
Got those tattoos,
I know. Oh, those tattoos are proof to you? I've seen MS-13 tattoos. You know how I can tell? They say MS-13. They don't say smiley face Church of Christ or whatever the fuck his tattoo said.
His are a little nicer than some of the tats I've seen on the other inmates. Like Satan Jones, I noticed, had a lot of teardrops.
I don't like that.
Well, it's his real name. Don't make light of it. His name's Satan. That's not in. Well, what of it?
He just likes crying. You know, those tears could mean anything.
Face and a Christian cross.
Just some tattoos on your knuckles.
He's emotional. He's an emotional guy.
He's a crybaby.
That tattoo, that teardrop does not say "I killed." Luis.
He just likes Blade Runner.
It says MS-13. I stand corrected.
Okay, got a pot leaf. We got like a smiley face thing, a crucifix, and a skull. Is that MS-13? Is that legit? Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, it's close enough. We got a guy with tattoo knuckles. Somebody said he's in MS-13. We got to deport millions of people.
Let's not pretend this guy, is fucking pastor or whatever a good person.
He's probably not a good guy.
But this is not proof of MS-13 in the slightest. And
I think
the fact that they took MS Paint to write MS-13 above each one is fucking weird.
No, that was really on his knuckles. They're tattooed in a weird way.
Been doctored.
They look like
that's weird. It's the same font they used above.
Yeah, well, this guy. That's what they don't tell you. He loves Calibri.
We're like
MS-13 always using new Times Roman.
Yeah. This guy's not a Times New Roman gangster. He's a Calibri. He likes Apple products. Yeah.
Yeah, they let him out of the gulag they had him in, and they put him in some other like decent prison, or at least an El Salvadorian prison that's considered decent. So as far as I'm concerned,
he's already out.
He's in a different prison, not the hellhole prison. So I think justice has been served, frankly. like he's not honestly like he's from El Salvador. He doesn't belong here. they want him out. He's out. He ain't coming back. He's out of the gulag. He's into some better facilities. It seems like it's the best.
Wait, I can't tell if you're joking because he was here. Like,
and his wife's
he
on a
came
diet,
here seeking asylum. He was granted asylum. The judge said not to deport him, so he was legal at the time. And they rounded him up for nothing with no trial and just sent him out. So, like, he should at least be like illegal. And even if he was, I'm not sure he belongs in a prison in El Salvador for that.
Oh, Woody.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
That's me. I get that all the time.
Look at you, bleeding heart, liberal.
Well, there's a right and wrong in this. And I feel like sometimes like morality and right versus wrong is left out. Too often I hear it's going to be me or it's not going to be me. And I'm like, what is this like narcissistic lens in which people view all this stuff? How come no one has a sense of right and wrong or morality or like, I don't like, you guys can't see that taking someone and throwing them into an El Salvador Supermax prison for the rest of his life, which was their intent, for doing nothing is bad. And your counter argument is, well, it won't happen to me. Like that makes you bad too. Like, let's do good things on this planet. Let's be good people. Like, what is the fucking point of this cruelty? Why are we being bad people?
Because we got 20 million illegals dumped on our heads, and there's no way to get rid of them other than a fire sale where a couple innocent people are going to get swept up in it. But we got to get rid of these people or else the country's fucked. I don't want to live in a country where it's like tens of millions of Somalians and Haitians and Venezuelans are dumped into major cities that we have to deal with. I don't even care if it's wrong to get rid or how we get rid of them. We just got to get rid of them. That's my take. People are like, I hear the morality argument and I'm like, man, I'm just not even in that universe anymore. We got to get these people on. We can't use trains because it's a bad look, but whatever, transport a lot of people, and we don't load them in, get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We do planes here.
We do planes.
Planes yeah. It's a little high cost. Yeah, military planes.
I don't know why we land the plane when you can just parachute them to wherever you're taking them. Turn around. That
cool.
saves so much on fuel.
Now you're giving them a story.
See, Kyle's making money with this plan.
We charge them for this this experience.
We're giving that parachute was $185, by the way. What?
Push him over the jungles.
Take his wallet on the way down.
Yeah.
What do you see the conversion rate in El Salvador? You piece of shit. You just push them out over 4,000 feet up. Now I'm with you a little bit, Woody, but I just think that this guy just seemed like a not a good guy and a guy who just has so many like almost bad guy things about him that I do want him gone. And him seeking that asylum thing, it's just been abused by like not only by the people applying for it, but by the system itself. They're like, oh, what you want to do is say that you apply for asylum. Do you know that word? Oh, trust me, I'll work the paperwork out so you stay here forever. They were just waving them through at the border and then giving them those like we'll see you in court sometime situations. And this guy was granted asylum for what? Because he's afraid of El Salvador and like being threatened there?
Something like that. Yeah, I've gone out of my way not to defend the man and instead defend like the action and the process and stuff, because the man could very likely come up to be not such a good guy, right? Apparently, I think the claim is that the El Salvador gangs were after him. And I'm like, okay, why is that? Why is that? Why were the gangs targeting you? Did they want you to be in the gang? Were you in some other gang? Like I'm asking questions like Tucker Carlson would, just good faith here. And so then he moves to America and he applies for asylum because that apparently is the only legal process that works for people. You come and you say, look, they were after me in El Salvador. I need you to help me. I need to escape where I came from. And they said, okay, you're in. So don't deport this man. He's on his way to being a legal immigrant. And then the Trump administration comes in and says, you know what? Judges, they don't have armies. They can suck a dick. We're sending him to an El Salvador Supermax prison. There's nothing you can do about it. And that's where my right versus wrong like senses start tingling. I'm like, you're just a bad man. Like you're not a good person if you're for taking guys like this, seeking a better life, and throwing them in an El Salvador Supermax prison. He's not accused of breaking any laws here. He has no criminal record here.
He broke in illegally. He's an illegal immigrant.
No, the process is you come in, then apply for asylum while you're here. So if
he
was
years.
illegal before the process of before he applied for asylum, I didn't know it was years. I didn't know about that. So but he had done it, and he had legal status at the time they threw him out. And I'm just like, I don't know. What they really should do, and I bet a lot of people agree on this, is have a better immigration process so that people don't have to come here and then apply for asylum after the fact and try to work their way in with probably a packet of lies. You know, like you say, oh, I'm a political prisoner over in my country as a way to get in. I don't like that the whole thing is lie-based, but it's the only thing that works because we don't have a legal immigration system that works in this country.
Yeah. The only thing that jumps out at me is like I don't like the Supermax El Salvador prison thing. Like that seems to be the sticking point for a lot of people. Like he came to America illegally. He doesn't belong here. And so I think it would have been totally sufficient just to be like, all right, you know, we're putting you on a plane back to El Salvador, and then your country's government can decide what to do with you. But like whether or not they charge you for gang affiliation, whatever it is up to them. We're just getting you out of here. We're not sending you to a Supermax. We're not sending, certainly I do not like at all the like floating of like, man, maybe we send some American citizens to Supermax. That's ridiculous because to Kyle's point, we're American citizens. We do have.
You don't like that either?
Rights. Shipping the American. No, if you're an American, you should serve your time here in our horrible prisons.
Oh man. What's the crime like in your city?
St. Louis?
Worse than yours? They're leading the league.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know. St. Louis.
It's bad, right?
It's there with the third world countries. Like they compete at an Olympic level and like.
And you don't want to get rid of those guys?
No, they just should be locked up here.
Wouldn't it be funnier if they were locked up in hell?
Well, it would be funnier. Like,
it would be a little funnier.
I mean, I'm not going to lie about it. It's totally
They're still, you know.
What are you talking about, Taylor? These guys are bad guys.
You consider which was
a lot of
Taylor?
them.
What's wrong with you?
That's true. I'm being kind of a homo right now.
Yeah, like a woman.
No, why can't we lock them up in our prisons?
It's too nice. You can't beat and abuse them in our prisons.
Yeah, but you can slave. Yeah, but we have legal slavery here, which
they have illegal slavery.
Yeah, I think the Kilmar guy's a bad guy, and we'll never find out if he's a good guy because he's gone. I do like how forcefully that Pam Bondi's been. Just like he'll never be a Maryland father. Like I'm so mean and so hardcore. It like seemed like.
Yeah, they stole his Ravens hat before they sent him.
Oh, that's dirty.
Like no, they just stuck some like minor league Venezuelan baseball team's hat on.
You saw
Get out of here.
A hat though. Even like that's why. Look, you've got evidence on somebody. You have flight logs and DNA and you like pictures and video and shit. You don't say he was wearing a Chicago Bulls cap, and you know what that means. You know what that means, right? Right.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't think LeBron's the GOAT.
It means he supports a shitty basketball team. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? But they said that the Chicago Bulls hat is an MS-13 gang sign, or it means that he is in good standing with them. And it's just like, man, if you're saying something that flimsy, then the rest of it's probably equally flimsy. So that's worrying. But yeah, I don't like that he got sent to the gulag, but they let him out of the gulag, Woody. He's in some sort of regular El Salvadorian prison, which is probably very nice.
It's probably like
I
those
was
Finnish
wondering how it compared. Like, from what I'm told, that El Salvadorian Supermax prison is very unpleasant, but kind of safe.
Yeah.
I don't know what's true, but like they're so locked down that people aren't abusing each other. If he just goes in,
they're handcuffed like to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Are you making that up or is that real?
No, I mean every time I see them, they're in this weird position where their arms are behind their back.
They need to lean forward and stuff,
and they're like giving a backwards hug.
I think that's a punishment. I think that somebody did something wrong and they're doing that to them now.
But if you just put me in an El Salvadorian Gen Pop prison, I might ask for the strict one back.
Yeah, I don't know
they have nothing there. They have like the list of their personal items is like 5 things. They don't even have a blanket. They don't have a blanket. Like we didn't have pillows, and I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean we don't have pillows? You people just don't sleep with pillows? No, we don't get. We're not allowed." I'm like, "Well, can I make myself a fucking pillow?" They'll take it.